I think one of the key factors that has really helped to endear our products to people over the years and around the world is our products are never done. This is a tenet that we've held right from the start. And we're always looking at trying our best to improve the products where we can. A great example of this is immunity. This is a formula that is one of the older ones in Symmetry, and interestingly enough, our company was founded in 1995, and many of these products actually existed at least a decade or more before that. These are things that I originally made in my practice for my patients, my family, myself, and immunity is certainly one of those. It's one of our older products. It is at least 9 or 10 years older than Symmetry. This formula is, originally had a number of great things in it. We'll look a little closer here at the base of these. This says an immunomodulating formula. And the reason that I'm saying immunomodulating is that a lot of physicians and some people, they get a little up in arms, I guess, when they hear immunostimulating. We have a lot of autoimmune diseases that we see these days, like MS or lupus. And the common medical thought is that we want to suppress the immune system because the body's immune system is overactive and it's attacking itself. And that if you have an immunostimulating product, it will actually make the disease process worse. So what we really have here is an immunomodulating formula. These are herbs that basically put generals in the field. Your immune system is this big army that's out there, and what's really happening is the army has no direction. It has no generals telling them what they should be doing properly. And so what we're doing is we're putting generals in the field to help control this, to make sure that everything's happening the way it should be. Now this has a base of echinacea, which is a western herb, and red clover, which is a blood purifier. So we have something as a blood purifier and for the lungs, helps fight off colds and flu. And then biomoss, this is a patented polysaccharide or a mannose-oligosaccharide molecule. This comes from red, green, and brown seaweeds. And this stimulates the body's immune system to act properly. We also have a mushroom blend of reishi, maitake, and cordyceps mushroom. Interesting thing is there's a number of companies out there that sell mushroom products. And some sell just reishi, some sell a combination product, but many of them you'll find that we have more mushroom in our product than they do. And our product is cheaper. And while they only have mushroom, we give you more mushroom than they do, but we also give you these other great herbs. The base of the formula is started with Izatis formula. This is a time-honored Chinese formula, but I've updated it for the modern world. We've added some things from around the world in here. We have some uno de gato, some cat's claw from South America. And this is something that stimulates the immune system. It's also good for pain. We have turmeric, or this is going to give us curcumin. This comes from India, and it's something that's really good for boosting the immune system, and it's very good for pain. Golden seal from the Western world here. This is something that's always very good for the respiratory system. So we put all those things together for immunity, but a few years ago we upgraded the formula. We now have Immune D, and this is a premier immune formula. We've added the power of the sun, and the sunshine vitamins, of course, are vitamin D and vitamin C. Vitamin D you make with exposure to the sun. We're giving you 2,000 IUs in every serving of Immune D, and 250 milligrams of vitamin C. Vitamin D, this supports the immune system. It's also very good for weight loss, and it enhances bone health. Something also very important with vitamin D is it's very good for the mood. I come from Michigan, and we do have some SAD here, some seasonal affective disorder. In the winter, we don't get a lot of sunshine, and people's mood is affected by that, and they can fall into a funk. And so the vitamin D is very good to help fight that off. And then it also, we found, as a benefit for the weight loss, very good for the heart, blood pressure. And then vitamin C. I think everybody knows that vitamin C is just really great for the immune system. Very important antioxidant, probably one of the better known, or if not the most well-known antioxidants, water soluble. And vitamin C in high doses is also very good for pain, soft tissue injury. A couple things here on vitamin D people may not be familiar with. As I was saying, low vitamin D levels linked to an increased depression risk. Again, SAD, seasonal affective disorder. If you're not getting the vitamin D, if you're not making it, you're at increased risk of depression. Vitamin D significantly reduces asthma in children, so it's really good for the respiratory system. And this one I thought was very interesting, is they're talking about vitamin D is much better than vaccines at preventing influenza. And actually in these studies that were done, they found that vitamin D, all by itself, vitamin D was 880% more effective in fighting the flu than the flu shot. So we've got just what you need for the respiratory system. And here's another one talking about vitamin D may cut elderly heart disease and diabetes risk. So what does vitamin D do for you? Strengthens the immune system, helps with mood, helps with weight loss, promotes diabetic health, supports heart health, and it can help strengthen the bones. Have you tried the Love It Challenge? Have you got problems with the immune system, fighting off a cold or a flu? Have you been bothered by some of the little bugs going around affecting the tummy or some other part of the body? If you have, we've got something just for you, and you'll love it. We promise.